My art, when you sometimes look at it, can look somewhat ordinary. It's a hat, it's a Converse shoe, it's a shirt. But when you really kind of examine it, it's pretty extraordinary. And then when you figure out that it's made out of wood, then your mind goes, well, how did that fold get there? How did that wrinkle get there, right? How did he think about that, or how did he carve the shoelaces and not attach them? So I want somebody to walk away from my piece thinking, wow, I came in thinking that was just a hat, and I walked away thinking, holy crap, that's a hat made out of wood. My name is Bob Bruu. I'm the owner of Bob Bruu Wood Carver. I'm a wood artist. I started carving wood back in the late 1980s. I had this affinity for wood ducks when I was a young adult. They were everywhere back in the 80s, and I just wanted to learn how to carve one. I loved the look, the attention to detail, the coloring. And so I had an opportunity to do it after going to a local wood carving show in San Jose, California. They handed me a block of wood, and there was this little bear, carved bear, sitting on the table. And they handed me a knife with some simple instructions that push the knife away from you, don't pull it towards you. And they said, just carve the bear. And it took me a while to figure out what carve the bear actually meant. No instruction. And then about 2 hours later, he checked in on me. And I hacked away at that wood, and I still have that bear today. It's just a reminder of how far I've come and where I want to go. The hat thing was by pure accident. I was inspired by something I saw in the gallery. There was a hat sitting in my shop one day. Up to that point, I had been carving ducks and birds mainly, and then I decided, why not carve a hat? And so, I carved the first hat. It was Bob's Garage, and that has some personal meaning from a work perspective. And so, that kind of led to, shoes and shirts and things that kind of inspired that ambition to do something that somebody would find it hard to believe that it's a piece of wood. My father was an artist. My grandfather was a draftsman. So from early on, there was a crayon, there was a marker, there was a pencil in my hand, but there was also a voice over my shoulder about details, about getting the perspective right, about being aware of shadows and light. My wife plays a huge role in my journey. She challenges me to challenge myself in a very positive perspective. She is 100% in my corner, and she is my biggest cheerleader. But she also makes me want to be better. Better artist, better man, better person. Just a better human in general. And when you have somebody like that in your life, it just breeds positivity. I think for the future, I've got a couple goals. I definitely want to get into kind of more national shows, very selective in that area, 2 or 3 a year. I do want to continue to do meaningful commissions, and I'm starting to grow a collector type of a client, and it's becoming a unique niche where I can take a carving to a show where athletes are there, and I can get them to sign it, and it's a cool experience to watch. I purposely lay the hat on the table so they have to pick it up, and so far everyone has thought it was a real hat, and so they give me the holy crap moment of, what am I signing here? And it's kind of cool. I love doing sneakers. I grew up a sneaker fan as a kid. And so I want to continue to be challenged by sneakers, and then I think, broaden my horizons on some bigger pieces, bigger kind of collages, if you will, of work. Ideally, I end up with my own gallery, and own retail space. I mean, that would be kind of the ultimate 4 or 5 year vision.